Hello? Yes, it's working. Labdien. Good afternoon. On behalf of all the partners, I can say that we are glad to be in Latvia. Most of us know Latvia from the geography lessons, and we know that Latvia joined the European Union in 2004. To know more about other countries, or this country in specific, you have to look on the internet, read books, but most of all, you have to visit the country.
Labdien! Visu mūsu projektu partneru vārdā es varu teikt, ka mēs esam priecīgi būt Latvijā. Vairums no mums par Latviju zina tikai no geogrāfijas stundām un to, ka Latvija iestājās Eiropas Savienībā. Lai uzzinātu kaut ko vairāk par citām valstīm, mēs meklējam informāciju internetā, lasām grāmatas, bet labāk ir klātienē iepazīties ar attiecīgo valsti.
That brings me to this project. As you know, in this project there are four countries: Latvia, Portugal, Ireland, the Netherlands and Slovakia, so 5 countries. And the name of the project is The Richness of Diversity. And we started this project 1.5 years ago. And the first time the teachers met was in October 2006 in the Netherlands.
Tad projektā ir iesaistījušās visas šīs valsts, kas sniedz jums šo īso prezentāciju par sevi, un projekta nosaukums ir Bagātība dažādībā. Un šis projekts ir sācies 2006. gadā, oktobrī, kad mēs tikāmies visi Nīderlandē.
Okay, what we did in the Netherlands was prepare the exchange in Slovakia that took place in May 2007. A lot of students of all partner schools got acquainted with the project and started learning about the partner countries. And they did that by studying the stereotypes of the countries. And this was a nice starting point because after that they had to make a paper about the partner countries.
Tātad pirmais apmaiņas brauciens mums bija uz Slovākiju, un attiecīgi mēs pētījām un iepazināmies ar konkrētās dalību valsts stereotipiem. Tas ir kāds mūsu priekšstats ir par šīm konkrētajām dalību valstīm. Un pēc tam mēs rakstījām vēstules.
Okay, and when you know a lot about the partner countries, it is very nice to hear during the exchange what the students from that country think about their country themselves. So they make a presentation in Slovakia about their own countries.
Tātad mēs veidojām prezentācijas katra valsts par katru dalības valsti. Un tādējādi mēs arī tuvāk iepazinām viens otru. Un guvām jaunus draugus, protams.
Okay, the students stayed in host families and they all learned a lot. But maybe it's more important that they make a lot of new friends. For me, it's very nice that there is a Slovak student coming to the Netherlands to meet someone there in the summer holidays. And I think that's something very special. And I hear from my colleagues that these things happen more and more, and that's good. After the Slovak exchange, we went to Portugal. And the main goal in Portugal was language and culture.
Janco saka, ka viņš ir ļoti priecīgs par to, kad nodibinājās tieši personiski kontakti starp atsevišķu dalību valstu studentiem un konkrēti tas ir skolēniem un konkrēti starp Slovāku vienu skolēnu un Holandas vienu skolēnu un attiecīgi viņi ciemojās viens pie otra. Un nākamā projekta aktivitāte pēc Slovākijas bija Portugālē un šīs te aktivitātes mērķis arī tikamies klātienē un bija kultūra un valoda.
Okay, to learn about the language, students from the Netherlands and Portugal gave a lesson in their own language. And here in Latvia, the Latvian students will give us a lesson in the Latvian language. Again, students stayed in Portugal in host families. And although the English is not as good as it can be or must be, perhaps. It went very well, and they made a lot of new friends again. And now we are here in Latvia.
Tātad skolēni dzīvoja konkrēti noteiktās draugu ģimenēs un pavadīja laiku, un tādējādi arī uzlaboja savu zināšanas, un tātad kontaktējās angļu valodā. Līdz ar to redzēja šīs te angļu valodas nozīmību starp Eiropas citām Savienības valstīm. Un dotajā brīdī mēs esam Latvijā, un šī ir jau ar skolēniem trešā projekta aktivitāte.
Okay, the main goal of the project here, the exchange in Latvia, is culture. And we try to express that by studying some local fairy tales or legends. And we are preparing a book, and the book gives you some stories about from the different countries, and we try to do it like this, that on the left page we have the English of your own version, so for me it means the Dutch version, and on the right side you have the English version, so everyone can read and perhaps understand the local legend or fairy tale.
Tātad Latvijā Janco saka, ka mēs iepazinamies ar katras valsts kultūru un tieši ar pasakām un leģendām. Tātad mēs iepazīstinājām angļu valodā katras dalību valsts ar savas konkrētās valsts kādu tipisku pasaku vai leģendu.
Okay, after the exchange in Latvia, we will go to Ireland, and the last exchange will be in the Netherlands. And the main goal in Ireland will be the UNESCO World Heritage Monuments. And those are incredible, beautiful buildings where the UNESCO says you have to maintain the buildings, you have to keep them very good, because they are very important, they have a big historical value for your country.
Tad nākošā projekta aktivitāte mums ir paredzēta Īrijā un noslēgums Nīderlandē. Īrijā mēs pētīsim un skatīsimies katras valsts UNESCO pasaules mantojumu. Un mēs esam katra valsts bagāta ar šo UNESCO pasaules mantojumu. Vai nu tā ir kāda celtne vēsturiska vai kāds cits interesants vēsturisks objekts, ko pētīt.
Okay, that brings me to this project again. Why are we doing this? We think it's very important that we are proud of what we have. Everyone can be proud of what they have, what the culture is of the country, of their own country. But it's also good to see and learn about things from other countries.
Tātad mēs esam lepni par katru dalību valsts ar savu kultūru, ar savām nacionālajām vērtībām, un tās mēs arī paši apzinām tā kārtīgi un pamatīgi, un, protams, arī iesaistam šajā apziņas procesā arī pārējos sadarbības partners.
Okay, this project is sponsored by the European Union, and there is one thing very important, and that is to talk about the project. Tell people, tell friends, tell family about what we are doing. So that's what all of us have to do, and maybe you can do it, because it's important that you know that there is money from the European Union that is spent on projects like this.
Tātad šī ir Eiropas Savienības nauda. Mēs uzrakstījām projektu un mēs viņu realizējam. Un mēs esam lepni, ja bagāti, kad attiecīgi mēs varam izmantot arī esot Eiropas Savienībā ikviena no Eiropas Savienības dalību valstīm šo finansējumu un arī apmainīties ar interesantām idejām.
Okay, last but not least, I would like to say again that we are very glad to be in Latvia, and we are very curious about the country, and we like to learn about the country. And I'd like to say thank you to the schools who invite us, and especially Tanya and Anita and her colleagues for organizing this. And I wish all my colleagues and the students a very nice time, of course. I hope you learned something from what I've told you, and hopefully you will talk about it with friends or whoever. Thank you.
Janco saka, lielu paldies ikvienam no mūsu projekta dalību valstīm un arī partneru skolām, protams, un liels paldies ir Taņai no Rīgas skolēnu pils un arī Anitai no Sātiņa pamatskolas, kas iesaistās šajā konkrētajā projektā no Latvijas puses. Un mums ikvienam ir iespējas arī teikt un stāstīt citiem par šo te Eiropas projektu, tā nozīmību.
Paldies! Paldies Comenius projektam!